So we have the physical body and we have the spiritual body. So in spiritual body is also has the same. We have the soul, the mirror, and the shadow. Those we have the astral bodies, the silver bodies. So these are the categories of the spirit. So the physical body is the lower one, where you find some things physically you can touch and the physical materials. But the spiritual body, we have the astral. So in the astral, there's something called REM. So the REM system, we have the higher REM, the lower and the medium REM. So the higher REM is where the Almighty, or we call the Supreme Being, is dwelling. Then the medium REM, where the ancestral bodies, that is where the spirit or angels of ancestors are dwelling. Now the lower REM, we have the physical bodies where you can touch. These bodies, you can touch them and you can feel, you can see. So this is the we call them the physical body, where the materials are. There are trees. Trees are growing in the physical. You have the material things. It's where the procreation is being done in the physical. Yeah, but in the spiritual, we have the eternity and spirit. Actually, unless you have the spiritual knowledge or the spiritual eyes, is when you can see them, and you cannot touch them, but you can see them in the spiritual. But in physical, you cannot see them. Yeah, it's people dying before their time. Yeah, so when you die before your time, there's no you are going. You'll just move around. Okay, in Londiani, we have a problem. That place is a marketplace. The spirit is a marketplace for the spirit. That's where they go for their market. That is where it's a junction they meet. And those who normally die, frequently die, is there. Their family members don't take them back home, because they were in the process of going somewhere and accidentally they cut, or the spirit gets out of their bodies. So you find returning this spirit back to their body is also another process, because that person will die. Ile roho itatoka kwa ile mwili na ile mwili inabaki bila roho yake. So the spirit still will move around. Now they will take the body to the mortuary. Okay. When they take this body to the mortuary, they will go and bury the body, not forgetting that they have left the spirit into that road. So they should go and pick that spirit. They move the spirit back home with the body, because there are two different things, but they are in one body. So when that spirit has moved outside the body, means it is going to just moves around. Now you find 10 people dies there because they die before their time. It's an untimely death. They won't go anywhere. They will still be there until their time of death reaches. Then is when they will move to the ancestral place. That's where then the ancestral place is where they will meet their forefathers or their ancestors, and that is where another process, another transformation will take place, because life actually is a circle. We go and come back, but we only go in our time death. When we die in time, we only go in our time. So when we die before our time is a problem. Okay, now in the Londiani also, these people are living their spirit there, and these spirits, they each and every time they want revenge. They want to revenge on what happens to them. That's why they will cause more accident. When you reach there, you'll meet them. They will stand there and revenge to the other people. And actually, when you are keen, when you just do your research, you'll find that within the locality, they don't have those accidents. Those who are living within our party accident, only the strangers who are coming or who are passing through that junction or through that market are the people who are getting this accident, involving this accident. But within the locality, they are very good. In fact, utapata kama wanauza tu vizuri, within a short period they go back to their business, and their business are picking well, because that business, the business, when you do business with the spirit, and is like you are feeding those spirits, because their foodstuffs wanauza pale, these spirits are eating those foods because they are in the astral bodies. So those who are living in astral body, they eat, they do everything, but it's only that we cannot see them, but they can see us. We cannot touch them, but they can see us.
Those are people who got accident there, kuna vile wako tu pale bado, na you have just mentioned ati kama spirit yao imebaki pale, na kuna vile umesema kuna away wanaweza tolewa pale, so how can mtu anaweza
Okay, this thing sio kitu sasa hii, ni kitu hata ilikuwa inafanyika kitabu. Mtu akipata accident pahali, mtu akijinyonga pahali fulani, mtu amekufa pahali fulani, atapelekwa hiyo place, then the 1 2 3 rituals itafanyika. They summon his spirit or a spirit to come back to the body, and they take this body back home. There must be a ritual ifanyike to exchange the death, to negotiate with the spirit for the spirit to come back to the body. Then they take the spirit back home. If you don't do that, you only take your person or the body, you just take it direct home. You are going to bury that body, but you have left the spirit of this person in that accident or in that spot. So this spirit will just continue revenging to people. It will continue causing more accident to people, because they are still living. They are not going nowhere. They have gone nowhere. They are still living there. So it should be like this. When an accident occur, please, members of the families, this thing, even the spiritualists or the religious leaders know, and this thing can be stopped. When these religious leaders comes together, ile prayers, national prayer they are taking, Kasarani, my friend, take these national prayers to that place. Please, religious leaders and spiritualists, come together, mupatiane ideas, mukue pamoja. Stop this fighting. You are fighting this person. This one is not worshiping. This one is worshiping. You don't know even whom you are worshiping, because nobody has seen God. So if you truly want to heal people, or you truly want to stop what is going on, that frequent accident is going on there, my friend, be together. All the prayer, that national prayer should be all in Londiani. Let the spiritualists and religious leaders come together and have one idea how to solve that problem. It can be solved. They go there, they do rituals, and they do sacrifices for these spirits to summon this spirit. And every family members who have involved, or their members have involved in the accident, they should come to that place, summon their spirit, their family member spirit, and take this spirit back home. It will be peaceful. And that place, ikishafanyiwa sacrifice, they give those spirit whatever they.
What kind of sacrifice you are talking about?
You have sacrifice. We have the animal sacrifice, a blood sacrifice of animals. It's not human sacrifice. When you give them the animal sacrifice, these things will stop. Each and every family wakuje pale, give animal sacrifice. The elders knows how this process should be done. all the religious elders, all the spiritualists, all the cultural elders should come there and do rituals and summon all the spirit to come and take them back home, alafu ile place iachiwe free, because if this thing imekataa kufanyika, the hotspot, vile wanasema hotspot, it will continue and back home this spirit are disturbing the family members also because hawajakufa. Okay, if somebody was to die at 80, hiyo ni timing death ya mtu, natural death, you should die at 80 and you die at 40 years. My friend, the remaining 40 years you will serve to that place, in that place. You are going to serve that remaining 40 years in that place. Ukishamaliza ile 40 years when you come back. And imagine this thing inakuwa continuously. Because when they kill you, they kill another spirit. Wanachukua ile damu yake. Inawapea strength. Or they even come and sleep with this human beings, the physical human beings, to gain strength in the astral world or in the silver world. Unaona? Because these people, sex and blood, it's what's giving them the energy to move or to finish their time in the silver world. Silver world is like when in physically, ukikata mtu hivi, utaona some whitish iko kwa ini ya mtu. Unaona? But mtu akisha kufa, ukikata hivi utaona, because that whitish ndio imeshatolewa, imeshachukuliwa, ndio ina serve that spirit in the silver world. So this way we call the silver body.
Nasonga karibu.
Wafikie. For those who can get this message, wafikie kwa ile familia. Wajazikwa bado. I think so. My friend, siku ukitaka mtu wenyu akuwe na rest in peace vizuri, siku ya kuzikwa, kutolewa kwa mchari penye walienda, my friend, take these bodies back pale Londiani, uweke sanduku pale chini, ufanye summoning and you do sacrifice and rituals pale, and summon his or her spirit to come back to the body. Kwa hiyo sanduku is when you are free to take this body back home, you bury it, the body will be at peace. At least hata kama atakuwa ana move kama ako kwao. Lakini hii unaona mtu akikata roho, when this 9 doors inafunguka, wanafunga the 9 doors, ile mtu akikufa, ile astral silver body inatoka kwa the physical, inaenda sasa, wanang'ang'ana, inang'ang'ana kutoka kwa the physical. So utapata kama the 9 body, there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, alafu 8 9 huko chini. The last door ifunguke ni ile the we call the muladhama or the kundalina. So the muladhama, the last door is the manhood. Hiyo ndio inafunguka ya mwisho, itafunguka ya mwisho, na itapata hiyo the last man standing. Hata ukienda kwa wanaume wenye wamekufa, hii ndio imesimama bado, because ile energy iko hapa itatoka ya mwisho. Unaona? Sasa wakingangana hivyo ni kama wanapigana, ninapata kama wako in the process of going somewhere. So the spirit still is okay, the spirit is okay, body ndio imechoka. Unaona? Sasa hao watu, hiyo topic ni for another day because it's a wide topic on its own. The only advice I can tell these people, the soul to come, because you can summon the spirit of the dead to come back to his body, then you take that body to his or her home place. It will be fine. He will not do those sacrifices they continue doing, but due to that, there are so many accidents and so many people have died there, that so many bodies spirit have been left there, my friend, I'm begging for the spiritualist or the religious leaders to come unite yourself, because when we unite we are one. We serve the same God. We serve the same Almighty Father. Stop this fighting. Or this one is you worshiping. This one is worshiping devil worshippers. This one, there's nothing like that. No. So please, it's just unity. Let us not stop. Let us not eat each other. Let us not kill each other. But while so many people, you cannot serve these people, because people are so many. You are the problem. You cannot serve them, my friend. Summon this spirit, come together, mujipe ideas, because mkiwa pamoja you become one body, and each and every person has his own power. Because unapata kama a religious leader anapiga spiritualist, or we call them moganga whatever, and huko nyuma wanaenda kwa waganga wanatafuta powers. How can you fight your father who give you power? Because huko powers ndio unapata wanaenda place fulani, wanaenda kuchukua acquire the powers from those waganga or from those spiritualists, and wakirudi huko they kill those wagangas. My friend, is not fair. You cannot kill your father and you cannot fight your father. If they give you power, remember your spiritual father, if he lifts you and give you power, my friend, praise that person and umwache nafasi yake. How can a child, you become, now you are grown up, you start fighting your father? Because all powers, we serve one supreme God. Si ati mtu anaserve, and it depends with how negative and positive you are doing it. When you're doing it positive, it's bad. It's good. When you're doing it negative, that is what is bad. 507 57 10 12 25 for more knowledge and any question. You can ask. I direct you what you can do at your place. And remember, there's nothing spirituality in spirit knowledge for free. You must sacrifice for that.
Next time tutawaletea story mingi on some of the things spiritual world, on how they have been there, na some of the things zenye amjui, wengi hawajui, na actually nabii ningependa next time kurudi na zile ni herbal medicines, no? Urudi nazo at least to educate some of our audience here. You know, kuna zile medication unachukuanga hosi na azifanyi, lakini this herbal medicine, hizi vitu zenye watu naasha hizi ndio zinafanya. So next time, na request, to humble request, come back with those herbal medicine. We give them a little bit education about them, and hizo vitu zina treat. At least after kuwatch, kuna ule ambaye anaweza kuwa na watch na ajui, na kuna kitu inamsumbua na inaweza msaidia in one way or the other. Thank you for coming through. Hope to see you again next time. Yeah.